This was part of the wider protests which were going on that night.
Absolutely.
It was called Reclaim the Night.
Yes, yes.
The West Bengal government could not have been unaware of the fact that when there are protests across the country, there's always another segment which will try and disrupt this.
What?
The women the women doctors are assaulted, the police run away from the scene. Thereafter, the women doctors are called out by name, namely the people who are leading the protest, and they were threatened with the same fate that has befallen the others.
Well, they tell us we'll take strong action, Murda. I agree. I'm not disputing. Well, what happened was 7,000 people came. By the time we got additional force which came later, this vandalism took place. This is what happened.
You 7,000?
We picked them up. We picked them up from there, Murda.
It doesn't appear that 7,000 people vandalized the place.
No, they didn't. I didn't say that. Because by the time
80 to 90 people maximum, they indulged in vandalism.
we have the video, but we'll show it. There's no issue on that.
These doctors, the lady doctors who are in the hospital, even if we ask the government to provide them with police protection, this police is going to protect.
No, Murda, we'll make sure.
That is our previous.
So at the RG Kar Medical College and Hospital, because obviously the women doctors have left for the reason that they are fearful of their safety. If the premises of this hospital have to be safeguarded for these doctors to resume duty, who is going to provide security at the premises? So far?
In the rape case,
In the rape case, one, Malaj. The main accused. He was a civic worker, Malaj, and his Bluetooth was found at the spot. Malaj, therefore, we connected it with the mobile. And the CCTV also footage was there, so we connected it. We went to him and we realized, Malaj, what had happened, Malaj, that he along with one Mr. Bhatta, very interesting, Malaj, was talking up.
Whenever your lordship finds CBI...
Malad, I just need 10 seconds.
Saurabh Bhattacharya, he was, let me just explain. What? Yeah, it's a case diary. You have it all.
Only 10 seconds, Malad.
Just allow me.
Lord,
what had happened?
Same comprehensive which your lordships are perfectly framed. This deliberation and this exercise took place between 2016 to 2018 for preparing some protocol and some law. Malad, it resulted into framing of a legislation in 2019. Draft legislation is with me, with the central government forming a committee with IMA and other stakeholders. They gave a report. Report resulted into a draft legislation on violence against, my lord, medical practitioners and medical establishment. It is pending. IMA, my lord, represents the entire community of doctors. So if your lordships consider it appropriate, they can contribute in the participation of the committee, my lord.
Mahendra Singh, we have already said that they will consult all stakeholders.
Correct.
And we have specifically referred to IMA.
May I just add, my lord?
That this particular exercise, to whatever it's worth, my lord, is there. And if your lordship could consider, my lord, they can also two nominees to work with them. That's all. I'm not saying anything more.
You can write to the Secretary Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, so that the committee will consult IMA. We have in fact referred to the role of IMA.
In addition to what Mr. Mahendra Singh has said, can I just add, my lord? My lords have said, my lord, there are 3 legislations we have tabulated, my lord.
No, we have not said
3 or 23 legislations. I'm sorry.
We have said several states, including.
My lord, we have tabulated 23, but none of them has preventive measures. My lord, there is 2 more.
That's not inconsistent with what we have said.
No,
we have said several states, including.
My lord, only two more suggestions, my lord, if your lordship consider it appropriate to include, my lord. One is institutional FIR, my lord, must be lodged within the 2 hours of a cognizable offence happening within the incident. One, my lord. Second, my lord, if your lordship kindly permit me, a distress call system, my lord, may be available.
We have already referred to that.
It is to the women.
Specifically referred to it.
My lord is already ready.
Can I just?
Your lordship, we are for the women doctors, young doctors, your lordship. What we request, your lordship, if we can have a software mechanism system where a distress call alert can be linkaged with the police station.
This can be suggestions
hereby.
for the
And
task
second,
force.
your lordship, if we can have a proper functioning of CCTV cameras inside.
We have done this.
Right. In fact, we have flagged these very issues.
Yes. We've done a mobile app. We've done a.
The protesters need to be protected. Your lordship's order.
This 1 second. 1 second. You haven't filed a PIL this time? Every week from you. A list on 22. We we expect that the government of West Bengal shall observe necessary restraint in the face of peaceful protests conducted by any quarter of civil society bearing on the issues which form the subject matter of the incident which took place in Kolkata. To stop. The necessary, it shall be ensured that the power of the state is not unleashed either against persons using legitimate means to express their opinions or to participate.
Yes, yes, no doubt, Malad. Except that
The doctors' protest must be banned, my lord. They leave the OTP and all treatment and they get the protest.
Since this court is seized of the matter pertaining to the safety and well-being of all medical professionals at their workplaces as an issue involving high national priority, we would request all the doctors who are abstaining from work across the country to resume work at the earliest.
Lordships, may I come in with your lordships? Please, Your
The earliest to stop. Above all, the abstention from work of doctors affects those segments of society who need medical care, medical care the most from accessing health-related services. To stop. The abstaining doctors and medical professionals stand assured that their concerns are receiving the highest concern from the Supreme Court of India. But besides, their concerns are already being portrayed before this court by a diverse range of counsel on both sides.
deeply obliged.
Lordships, I'm talking about the women doctors of the place where the incident has happened. Now, Lordships, it's very important. I'm sorry for Lordships insisting over and over again, but Lordships, I think it's of some importance in the matter. So, Lordships, the day on 14th August night, the day the attack took place on the doctors, when the protesters were on the site, the same hoodlums, they went to the hostel. They actually threatened the lady resident doctors. And they were threatened with the kind of threat that's given to women every time they protest. And Lordships, very harsh things and they were threatened with very harsh consequences. Now, Lordships, now the women doctors, subject to, this is what I've been instructed by an association of doctors in West Bengal, and they are in touch with the resident doctors. They said that the women's hostel, most of the women, they've been called back by their parents because they're not feeling safe. So your lordships, when your lordships say they should join this, and because on that very date, the police, the state police, they ran away from the scene. Lordships, it's widely reported. I don't need to emphasize. Just
Life in West Bengal.
Lordships,
I'm not making it political. It's
He's appearing for the doctors. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Lordship. So what happened is So what happened, the police just left them and the police hid in the changing room of the nurses. This is what the doctors told me, Lordship. Now, if I don't want to be caught between the political battle of these two sides. Now,
there is no political battle.
Let me just explain. So what I'm just for the students and the doctors practicing, the Association of Doctors. In fact, one doctor, a very brave doctor, I don't want to take the gender. So it gave a representation to the police. So a lot of people have given a representation of the police. They have asked me to forward it to your lordships in sealed envelope. I have 3 copies of the representation. Lordships may just have a look to see what is the position of the doctors there.
Lord, I can make it clear, my lord, please do not make this political, but we also receive, my lord, complaints. This is the hard reality on ground. Our learned friend is not keeping mum for no reason.
What is all this going on? I'm not keeping mum for no reason.
Therefore, he is not sharing anything with the CBI.
We've given the entire case diary. What more do you want?
No.
Is this hostel a part of the hospital? Or it is at a far off place?
Yes, within the campus.
The part-
But I was told that one set went to the hospital when they ransacked. Some goons, they went to the hostel.
ladies hostel and then the lady doctors hostel and male doctors hostel, they are all different.
I assume so, Lordship, because they said that one set,
How many doctors, intern doctors are there in the hostel today?
Lordships, I am told
How many were actually
90% of the women doctors are not there.
in numbers? How many?
How many were there in the
How many were
hospital?
there and how many have left now?
Lordships, I'll just take the information
Ask
right
someone
now. Just
who knows about it.
I'll-
Mr. Sibal, this is very serious.
Very serious, of course.
Because-
No doubt about it.
What was the police? What is the police?
No, I agree, my lord. So if
Tip of an iceberg, my lord, I don't wish to.
that is
enter
why
into it.
FIRs have been registered. We'll take strong action. Photo, we have got from the CCTVs, photos have been,
Service
one thing.
years.
from the CCTVs, photos have been identified and we have lodged FIRs. Mothers, and we are taking, those people have been arrested. 37 people have been arrested.
But Mr. Sibal, arrest is another thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, there were protests of the doctors.
Yes, yes, of course.
This was part of the wider protests which were going on
Yes,
that
yes,
night.
absolutely.
It was called Reclaim the Night.
Yes, yes.
The West Bengal government could not have been unaware of the fact that when there are protests across the country, there's always another segment which will try and disrupt this.
What-
These are women the women doctors are assaulted. The police run away from the scene. Thereafter, the women doctors are called out by name, namely the people who are leading the protest, and they were threatened with the same fate that has befallen the others.
Well, if they tell us, we'll take strong action. Mother, I agree. I'm not disputing.
You are supposed to be
Mother,
aware.
hold on. My lord is, is asking me and let me respond.
What was the police?
What does that
What was
tell
the
you?
police force doing
What
in anticipation?
What happened was there were 150. There were 100. Hold on. Allow me. Mr. Sita, sir, I don't.
Please don't interrupt, Mr.
Yes,
Sita.
sir.
We are putting a point to him.
And as I said, mothers, we are on the same side in this, mothers. Now, there were 150 policemen. Mothers, what happened was that outside the hospital itself, 150, in anticipation, 150 policemen. But mothers, what happened was 7,000 people came. By the time we got additional force, which came later, this vandalism took place. This is what happened.
You 7,000.
We picked them up. We picked them up from there, mothers.
It doesn't appear that 7,000 people vandalized the place.
No, they
It
didn't.
appears-
I didn't say that.
There
Because
is
by the time
80 to 90 people,
Maximum.
they indulged in vandalism.
we have the video, but we'll show it. There's no issue on that.
And
Facts can't be, mothers, distorted.
did the police run away from the site?
No, that can't be, mothers. I will find out. How can the police run away?
Police not
No
knowing
police run away.
7,000
Mothers, these allegations, if you take them,
Impossible.
mothers, as face value,
Impossible, my lord.
then we have a problem. We have a video. I'll show it to you, Your Honor.
Possible. We don't
Can
want
we
to-
show you the
we
video?
don't
We
want
have
to
to
Send
disclose-
them for
We
vandalism.
don't want to disclose the name or even the designation of the person who has written it. But please rest assured that this is not an ordinary complaint which has been.
No, I agree,
which has
Manoj.
been submitted.
Mothers, see the video. We'll show.
No,
we can-
please do
we
not
can upload it.
disclose. He or she will meet
can
with the
upload it.
same fate.
Police caused the protesting doctors, threatening them.
Just see, mothers, we've got the video. It's pen drive also. We can give it to you. There's a pen drive. We can give you the pen drive.
Mr. Sibal, this email was sent on 19th of August by this particular doctor to the
Just give it.
ID of the Kolkata police
Lordships, it's been sent, yes.
at 22 hours.
Yesterday, mother.
But tell us one thing. What is the police doing?
Mother, it was sent yesterday. We are taking action. We have taken action. See the
How do you
video,
know
mother.
which
Just see the
doctor,
video.
which mail, how do you know
What
that it is yesterday?
See the video, mother. It's better. 150 also, police officers were camping outside. Kindly see the video, mother.
Sir, Mr. Sibal,
Mother, I am not here to defend anybody. Please rest assured, mother.
look at it from a different angle.
Yes,
You made a fervent appeal to these doctors.
yes,
Please join your duty.
correct.
The marginalized section of the society is suffering. They
Absolutely.
can't afford to go to.
I agree entirely.
Now, these doctors, the lady doctors who are in the hostel, even if we ask the government to provide them with police protection, this police is going to protect.
No, mother, we'll make sure.
That is our previous.
Trust this
So
police.
at the RG Kar Medical College and Hospital, because Obviously, the women doctors have left for the reason that they are fearful of their safety. If the premises of this hospital have to be safeguarded for these doctors to resume duty, who is going to provide security at the premises?
Malaj, we give an undertaking to this court.
CISF
We'll give,
security.
we'll give
Let
an
it be
undertaking
central
to this
forces.
court. We'll give an
Let it be
undertaking and
CISF.
What we suggest is this,
Yes.
because if conditions return to normal,
we'll put additional,
if conditions return to normal at this hospital
yes,
and doctors start coming back, this will have an impact on the rest of the
of course,
country.
of course.
Therefore, why does we propose that let the CISF provide security at
Yes.
the premises
Yes.
of this hospital?
And my lord, one more thing.
I have no problems with that.
My
My lord, one more thing.
Idea is that
Now
their
that-
security is paramount. So please,
Yes.
if your lordship
My
wants.
lord, now one more, my lord, I am inviting this order. The person who has complained, my lord, we do not know. But the state possibly knows. They say that the email was received at 22. Let that person be given special security by the CISF. Now the
No, because
state knows about the
Well,
person.
we will do it.
they don't want to reveal their identity.
You can't say, Malaj, the state police is incapable of all this.
100 and- no.
Here the matter of.
Lordship, 105 complaints have gone.
Many, did you get the figure?
Yes, your lordship. So there are 700 residents, 250 ladies, and only 100 are there now.
250.
250.
30 to 40 female.
150 have left.
Yes.
Yes,
Your Lordship,
100
approximately 30. Yeah.
30 to 40 female residents and 60 to 70 male residents remain. Everybody else has gone.
32.
Lordships, I'm told 30 to 40 female residents and 60 to 70 male residents remain. Rest have all fled.
And total 700.
My lord, we have this
But 700.
information.
Total 700.
My lord, when I
Destroyed.
Lord, when I said there is no law and order, it's not
Emergency.
a political statement. We have this information and more.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
This is the
My lord, in the-
situation on ground.
Just 1 second. On the night of 15 August 2024, at midnight on 15 August 2024, when acts of wanton vandalization of the premises of the RG Kar Medical College Hospital took place, a mob of persons is alleged to have systematically attacked the male and female doctors, emergency hospital staff, and hostels. Full stop. Ms. Saprajita Singh, when Senior Counsel appearing on behalf of the resident doctors, has placed on the
Lordships, I'm not on the resident. I'm for organization of doctors from West Bengal because they are too
for
scared. They
appearing
don't want to come in.
for an organization of doctors from West Bengal
Protect the warriors.
has placed on the record a copy of an email addressed on 19 August 2024 by a senior resident at the Medical College Hospital, setting out the details of the incident which took place. Stop. The court has been apprised of the fact that there were approximately 700 resident doctors at the RG Kar Medical College Hospital. Full stop. Following the incident, which took place on the night of 15 August 2000 and on the night between 14 and 15 August 2024, most of the resident doctors have left their place of duty, as a consequence of which approximately 30 to 40 female doctors and 60 to 70 male doctors have only remained in their hostels. Full stop. It is essential to create safe conditions for the doctors to return to their duties so as to enable them to not only pursue their duties, not only to pursue their own education, but to administer medical care to their patients. Full stop. Accordingly, the court has been assured by Mr. Tushar Mehta, Learned Solicitor General of India, that the Central Industrial Security Force shall be deputed in sufficient strength. So, Central Reserve Police Force shall be deputed in sufficient numbers to guard the facilities of the RG Kar medical college and hospital, including the hostels where the resident doctors stay. Full stop. Mr. Kapil Sibal, Senior Counsel appearing on behalf of the state of West Bengal, states that there is no objection to such a course of action being adopted so as to bring security to the
Well, then they'll be responsible. I'm sorry to say, they'll be responsible, Mulad, because there are two kinds of forces can't be there, Mulad.
with the provision of central security.
Lord, is it
in the
an
hospital.
information or a
We
threat?
hope and trust that the doctors will resume duties at the earliest. Full stop. Any concerns which they may have in regard to their safety may be placed in the form of an email jointly addressed by the doctors to the Registrar Judicial of this court for further necessary directions.
But I have one submission to make. Your CBI is not now inquiring about the activities of the principal. On the wake of it, the state government.
We'll share this email with the solicitor. This email, please, and keep it in because we don't.
It would be kept in
we don't want
confidence,
the
Mulad.
doctor to be targeted.
No, otherwise but now state of course knows, the state police would know because they've received, but I will keep it safe.
But the state has constituted a seat. For the
Cover में तो डाल दो, cover में डाल दो, cover में डाल दो, sir.
which is a requirement of CBI.
No, the lordships, we have assured the doctor, sorry,
To create conflict.
Yes, see the matter that we'll deal with on.
we've assured the doctor
Mr.
that the name
Solicitor,
will
please
not.
look at
that
the,
is-
Mr. Solicitor, please look at the designation of that person who has submitted. Just look at the designation of the.
I will. Right now, I'm not, Mulad, seeing that.
We'll
Yes,
take it up on Thursday morning now.
no problem.
To file and sealed cover, whatever we.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.